The 16th century marked the beginning of scientific understanding of electricity and magnetism that accumulated the production of electric power in the Industrial Revolution in the late 19th century. In the 1550s, English scientist William Gilbert spent 17 years experimenting with magnetism and, to a lesser extent, electricity. For his work on magnets, Gilbert became known as the father of magnetism. His book, De Mag, quickly became the standard work throughout Europe on the electrical and magnetic clear distinction between magnetism and what was then called the Amber effect, which is static electricity. In 1793, Alessandro Volta discovered that electricity could be produced by placing different metals on the opposite sides of a wet paper of cloth. He made his first battery by placing silver and zinc on the opposite sides of moistened cloth with salt or weak acid solution. Therefore, these batteries acquired the name voltaic cells. In 1800, English chemists William Nicholson and Johann Wilhelm Ritter succeeded in separating water into hydrogen and oxygen by electrolysis. Soon thereafter, Ritter discovered the process of electroplating. He also observed that the amount of metal deposited and the amount of oxygen produced during an electric process depended on the distance between the electrodes. By 1801, Ritter had observed the thermoelectric currents, which anticipated the discovery of thermoelectricity by Thomas Johann Seebeck. During the 1960s and 1970s, quantum electrochemistry was developed by Revas Dogonadze and his pupils. Day 1. Choosing project. After looking through countless projects and ideas, Khalil and I chose writing with electricity. This sounded fun and looked fairly easy compared to the others. With our busy schedules, this short project. Day 2. Me and Khalil finally set up the Google Sites, and it was time to rock it. Day 3. Going through the task. We checked the task and saw what was needed, and what do we do for them and which ones we do, and we began working right away. Day 4. It was the weekend, so we had our days off, so we didn't really work on it, we did other things. Day 6. Working in class on task 1 through 6, completing task 3, the stem sauce model page, which wasn't that hard. It's just a lot of reviewing and seeing what you need to put on there. Day 7. Making my PBL project page and adding some things that we have done so far. We have done introduction, safety materials, etc. The easy stuff. The stuff before you do the experiment. Day 8. We completed the My PBL project page, adding an essential question and future applications. That's all that was needed for that one. Day 9, the teacher spoke with us about setting up an experiment date to do, and we chose to do it the next week on a Wednesday, where we could both do it. Day 14. We started with the experiment, reading over procedures and preparations beforehand, setting up the camera on the experiment. We fumbled with the tripod a little bit. It was kind of, a little wobbly, but we finished the experiment, and it was a lot of fun, even though my classmate had to leave early. The teacher sent us the video, and we added in our voiceover for the movie. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. Day 17. Recording my partner's voiceover for his part. Editing out the unnecessary voice bits that we did, trying to be funny, and cutting out the spaces in the video where there was no sound or no video. Day 20. Reviewing over our slides and realizing that our group needs more stuff to add. So we went back, checked everything, and added more stuff.